introduce yourself, what generation you are, and what your roles are at the candy shop?
I am Zach Anderson, the part of the fourth generation. I work as a head cook and also do stuff for fairs, mail, bank runs, other stuff.
And how long have you been working at Anderson's Candy Shop?
In an official capacity, I would say high school, maybe. I was helping at fairs. After high school, started working part-time. Before high school, just like when I was here, would help dish out marshmallow eggs or roll snappers or random things like that. A lot of putting together boxes during mail season, stuff like that.
I know you and your twin brother Ethan switch off as kind of head cook month to month here at the candy shop. What is the job of head cook for somebody who isn't working here? What does that mean? What do you do?
The easiest way to put it is that we make all of the centers like caramel, buttercream, but we also start our week usually with inventory so that we actually have sugar and whatnot to make the batches with. So we get out our handy dandy pencil and paper and write that down so that we can give that to someone to order, or we can order it. And then we also go into the dipping room where we have boards that they kind of project what they want to make for the week, and we look at that and write down on our sort of sheet with all the batches on it. We write down we need to make a batch of this, 2 batches of this to meet their needs, and sometimes we're projecting ahead for as much as a month, depending on what we're looking at, and certain things are harder to make or take longer. Some things don't have as long as shelf life. So we're thinking about all of that, and then that's Monday, and then we're looking at how we make the things. So certain batches don't need to be dipped, some do. Some can go straight to the packing room when they get put into the storefront. And so we want to start our week with anything that's actually going to help people do their jobs, pretty much. Because if we do all the things at the beginning of the week that the dippers can't dip, then they're basically sitting there looking at us like, what the hell did you do? So learning kind of to quickly analyze what batches you need to make is important, so you can immediately get to work with the correct ones.
One of the things Anderson's Candy Shop is known for is its quality. And that really starts in the cooking room with the centers we make here, the marshmallow, the caramel, the buttercream. Are you thinking about that during the week? And does that ever feel like a burden? Does that feel like a treat? Do you ever think about that aspect of what you do in the cooking room?
I'm definitely thinking about it all the time, even walking through, looking at other people working. I like to see people caring, or I want to mention things that they can do better. And when I'm making things, even if I make a small mistake, it bothers me, because I know it's there, and sometimes it's things that don't even, you probably won't notice it in the final product unless you're maybe me or something. But it always bothers me, I would say, in a good way.
What is your favorite candy to eat here at the shop?
My favorite candy to eat depends on if I want more salty or sweet, or if I want chocolate on it at all. If I'm in the cooking room, one of the absolute best things I call it stealing, but is when we make Lars bars and you pour it, press divinity into it and whatnot, and then you score it and cut it essentially into bars to be taken out of the room in the next day. And the edges always have pieces that can't be used or are too small, and I love to take those because we're not going to use most of them anyways. If I'm thinking about pieces that are actually finished, I really like salted caramel, marzipan, the brittles, and then ginger. But pretty much anything that's out that I can take.